Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead.
Terrific header! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Pele. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's delightful. No, that's been intercepted. Played over towards the opposite flank. What a throw in. Maradona wins the duel this time. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He can run onto that. And this is Maradona. Oh, they could be caught out here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pele knocks it into space. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer, and it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And it's made its way to him. Out to the left it goes. He has a look up. Cruyff, nicely aimed pass. Played out to the left flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's forced to go back. Swung over. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. And that's been drilled in. That's going to go a long way. Great vision. And he's straight offside. Maldini. Ball played for Zico. And it's Cruyff. Calafiori makes the interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Bebeto. Look at the space here. Great chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish something. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pullet goes steaming forward. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Neymar. Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Bebeto gets flagged offside. And they're on him in a flash. Now it's Gullit. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Kaka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gullit. Neymar. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Lahm knocks it into space. And it's played it. Up he goes! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Oh, delightful ball. And he was alert to it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still goalless. And it's Cruyff. Gullit. Vieira. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar running with the ball. And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure, it would have been a different story, Peter.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Lahm. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, what a mistake! Looking to play him in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Maldini going full tilt down the left. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gilberto Silva. And it's Nedved. And here's Kaka. He's a sharp little ball here. Pull it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Neymar. Pull it. Nedved. Foot in. Pele. Pull it. Goes on a charge down the left. Looking for the run. Puyol deals with that comfortably. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kaka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Pele. There's the shot. He's delivered all right.
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pirlo. Chance here to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Passing nice and neat.
Benfica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Thuram. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Pirlo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And this is Bebeto. Now it's Hullet. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff gets big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? Nedved carries the ball down the right. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Benfica really can sense it now.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Owen. Yaya Toure has a look and plays it forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And this is Owen. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball.
Benfica really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Azar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stood up well to him there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That has not gone well. Maldini. And it's Maldini. Neymar. It's Hullet. And here's Suarez. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cruyff with the short one. And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar! Quality ball. Tries a measured ball. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, super find. Might be chance! Oh, he's been in for the pieces! Goal! Fenerbahce! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 8,
Fenerbahce have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And this is Rooney, and he's in, tries a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram. Now it's Pelé. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's played it in low. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He won't be happy with that one. Hullet, Pele, and he's on his way! Roberto Carlos. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele tries to pass it through. Thuram cuts out the pass. Vieira. And this is Rooney. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Rooney. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Osimhen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the left it goes. Rooney providing an outlet. He's got tall! No, not the best of headers.
Fenerbahce really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal's cross. Goes for the header! Neymar. Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice looking ball, and he was quick to react. Pele. Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez finds himself offside. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vieira. And it's Lam. And they win it back again. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hullet. And this is Pele. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. And it's Hullet. Lam. Cruyff. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Fenerbahce are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Rooney. Good take, and is he in? It's not an especially good pass, that.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Osimhen. Fenerbahce are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. And it's Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Osimhen. This looks promising. Cruyff. He can get that clear.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Suarez. Number
And it's
8,
Baggio.
Pelé.
Vieira.
Number 17, Neymar.
Now it's Bale.
Number 4,
Played out to the left flank.
Hullet. Number 21,
Now it's Bale.
Franz
Caceres
Beckenbauer.
gets over and intercepts.
Coming on the field, number 10,
Roberto
Cristiano
Baggio.
Ronaldo.
Oh, it's a
Number
great
7,
ball here.
Lazio. Number 13, Hazard. Number
And here's
6,
Baggio.
Sado. Number 19, Martin Cáceres. Substitutions
And it's
taking
Vitinha.
place.
And here's Bale. Vitinha. Messi.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Seedorf. Hazard. 75 minutes played. Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a promising position. Lahm plays it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pele. And it's Cruyff. Cristiano. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! And what a climax we have here! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this.
And there's the shot! And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique. It's Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vieira. Looking for the run. Hullet. The pressing's intense and it's played off. He's looking wide. Now it's Pele. Wilshere. Nicely weighted ball. Wilshere, and he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. This for the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Wilshere. Hullet. It's the chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
And a chance!
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Wilshere. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Vitinha. Vitinha. He's had it taken off him. Maldini. Neymar. And it's Hullet. Spread neatly. Pele. Cruyff. Can he finish? It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Hullet. Maldini. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's Maldini. Thuram. And it's Lahm. Oh, good-looking ball. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pelé. And it's Cruyff. 5 minutes till the break. Cruyff. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Pelé ploughing through. And the finish! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. Maldini. Neymar. And we've reached half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. The midway point of the game.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second period then underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Thuram. It's Hullet. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Cruyff. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Maldini. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And they've been given a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Cruyff goes short. And it's made. Great chance! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Flashes it across. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It is certainly... And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it! And one more try! Wilshere. Bergkamp. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Hullet.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Cruyff. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And it's Hullet. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Wilshere. Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's played through for him. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It'll be a throw-in. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Del Piero.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That is a jarring tackle. Rivaldo is on his own. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's had a shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he get it through? And they're quick to get it back. Oh, this is a great... Can he finish?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Seedorf, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard driving forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph. Great chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Lahm. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Good driving run. Cruyff driving forwards. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Neymar. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergkamp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pele. And here's Bergkamp. Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Pele, Neymar, he's having a shot. It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal again in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Czech sends that a long way. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Lahm, looking for the run. Rijkaard. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. And here's Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp is flagged offside. Now it's Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. Pullet making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. It's Bergkamp! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Keeper is right behind it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Pelé. And this is Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's
2
Bergkamp.
added minutes has been indicated.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Beckenbauer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending here is really tight. Just eases him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, delightful ball. Maldini. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Cruyff. Spread it left. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Bergkamp. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And he's picked it up out wide. Pelé. Neymar looking to run onto it. Brilliantly cut out. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, cracking ball. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And that's another good win of the ball. Bullet. Cruyff. And the counter is on. And here's Bergkamp. Now chance! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
And the finish! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And a chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
He's only too happy to take that back. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pelé. First quarter of an hour gone. Pelé. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Neymar. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And this is Bergkamp. Shot a goal! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar pulls short. Neymar. That has not gone well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a good ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. He's played it back.
They're really getting...
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's well spotted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pull it. Pelé. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pull it. That'll be a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. Cruyff just eases him off the ball. So, third corner of the game. Cruyff with the short one. Played up towards the front line. Tottenham has the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. They're on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram wins the duel this time. Pull it. And it's Lahm. Pelé. And it's Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely. Now then. Shoots! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the man.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
I'm afraid to
No,
tell
well,
you that
the
we were
pickings
expecting
certainly
traffic
have
to be
been
heavy
rich in
after
this
the
first
final
half.
whistle today.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pele, and this is Neymar. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United go into the lead. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bellingham could move up a gear here. Now it's Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff. In with the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he skips past his man. Driving through the middle. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Bergkamp. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Both sides
11,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
Manchester United take a two-goal
Number
lead and are
17,
looking good for the win.
Neymar.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Lahm.
Ronaldinho. Number 7. Baggio.
Now Berbatov.
Number
And this is
13,
Roberto Baggio.
Hazard. Number 6.
Guti.
Seedorf.
And they can counter
Number
here.
25. Berbatov.
Mbappe
Substitution
tries to
in
pass it
progress.
through. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shot, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Threads one in. He's through here. Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Seedorf. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Guti. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Little pass back. Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Davids gets a foot in and wins the ball. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Dembele. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Turns back here, probably the best option. Guti. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Roberto Baggio does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Ronaldinho. And he shoots! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's become a case of men against boys. Hazard. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And we come to you
So
now
what do you
with
take
a
away
quick
from it all,
request
Jim?
for support.